And what I find is BS in this industry is that a lot of traders call this a fair value gap. Like a lot of
I was going to mention it earlier,
yeah,
but I didn't know if that would be offensive to you.
So in the ICT world, I just found this out because I've been posting about these trades, and everybody's like, you're just trading a fair value gap. This is why fair value gaps form, and it's still a little different. The concepts of this is relating to an auction versus the concepts of a fair value gap is just a pattern of a candlestick chart.
Yeah.
So really, this is just the underlying driving forces of a fair value gap. Again, fair value gaps don't have to deal with supply or demand zones, but why I look for supply demand zone support resistance is because we want to find the buyers and sellers there. So again, just to reiterate this point, the market sells off. We have this level of demand. We can mark this as a demand zone. 2 days later, maybe 30 minutes later, maybe even 3 weeks later, the market rallies and then revisits this level of demand. We revisit it, it bounces. On this bounce up, what traders will see is a really strong rally candle to the upside, and then they'll mark their fair value gap somewhere in this area. They'll see a candle, right? And then they'll mark, maybe there's no wick. They'll mark the bottom of this candle and say, this is a fair value gap right here.
Yeah.
But the concepts of it is on that green candle to the upside, the market moved so strongly, so violently, so aggressively and impulsively that there was so much buying activity that the market either skipped, jumped, or because it was so aggressive, not every single buyer was able to get filled on that move. So the concept is waiting for a retest of this to then play the market long and capitalize on that move. So it is similar to a fair value gap. I find you saying it's a fair value gap is wrong because this has to deal with order flow and the driving mechanics of the market, which is...
This is telling you why it's a fair value gap, essentially, right? Versus here's just, as you say, a chart pattern to look for or utilize. This is giving you the actual reasoning, the why, which is actually more powerful because once you understand that, your confidence in it, your understanding of it, and then your application and execution of it is so much stronger.
Right.